So guys, we move over to the design of the cap. So for the body of the turban cap, the length is measured 25 inches by 14 inches, 25 inches by 14 inches in width. Then the band 4.5 inches by 25 inches. So I'm going to place it this way, fold the band into two, the wrong side facing the wrong side. Look at it. So I'm going to be stitching it down now. I'll sew it now from one end to the other end. Then I'll come back to show us the next thing to do. Joining the band together with the base of the cap. So right now, I'll be carving out our turban shape. So I will come in here like 4 inch. I'll come in like 4 inch. Then I'll mark it. Then I'll place my tape this way. I'll come down with 5 inch. You can use 5 as the case may be. Okay. So I'm going to be carving it out like this. In form of a C. Okay. So I'm going to be trimming it out now. So this is it. Our turban base is ready. So I'm going to set this aside while we work on the design, the crisscross design that we attach on the top. Okay, you can either attach it or you decide to wear it separately. So it all depends on what you want. So I'm setting this aside now. Hello viewers, welcome to today's tutorial. So today we're learning how to make a round band turban with pleated crisscross design. Okay, I've already cut out my fabric. So the measurement is for the crisscross design. I cut it out in 2 different places, and the measurement I have here is 26 inches for the length. 26 inches for the length, then 14 inches for the width. 26 inches for the length, the width is 14 inches. I cut it out in 2 different places. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side. So if you check very well, I've gone ahead to mark how I'm going to be pleating it with my chalk. I mark out 1 inch interval. This 1 inch. I make mark. So I'm going to be joining this mark now with my ruler. Alright. So the same thing I'm doing to this piece of fabric, I'll also repeat it at the other piece of fabric. So just go ahead, mark 1 inch. After marking the 1 inch, so we're going to be pleating. You pick it this way, that place you mark, and you're going to be stitching it down. Okay. You sew like 1/4 inch, not up to 1/2 inch. Sew on a 1/4 inch. Okay. So I'm going to stitch it all down. After stitching it down, so I'll go over to the other line, the next 1 inch that we measured out. Then I'm going to stitch it till I get to the end of the fabric. Okay, so I'll do it till I exhaust this one, then I'll repeat it to the other piece of fabric, after which I'll come back to show us the next thing to do. So guys, I'm done making my plate. This is it. As you can see, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. Okay, so right now, please watch very carefully. Whatsoever thing I'm doing to this piece of fabric, I'll repeat it on this piece of fabric. So I'm going to keep this aside. So I'll be closing it like this. Look at what I'm doing. You bring the two ends like this. So I'm going to be stitching it down to close it. Okay, once I'm done stitching it down, then I'll show us the next thing to do. So guys, I've closed it up. Look at how it is. I've turned this one to the right side. This is the back. So this is where I join the two ends together. Okay, so I'll still go ahead now to turn it to the right side. So this is it. So we're crossing it now on top of each other. So to do that, please watch what I'm doing. You take one, place it on top of each other. Then you pick this one, you flip it like this. Then get this side, you do it like this. Then adjust it. Try to adjust it for the two ends to be together. I take it up over again. After joining the two ends together, turn it to the right side. So to form your crisscross design, place one on top of each other. Then you cross it like this. Then this one this way. Then you adjust it so that the both ends will align. As you can see how it is now. So this is it. So the next thing now we'll do now. Actually, you can decide to leave it like this if you want. Okay? You can actually leave it like this. Then you go ahead to stitch, top stitch. But if you don't want to leave it like this, you get this end. Just pick a little bit. Please watch what I'm doing. And top stitch till you get to this point. Just stitch it like 1/4 inch till you get to this point. Look at how I'm holding it. So that's how you're going to top stitch it. So after top stitching, once you open it, it will not be wide. Okay, but I will not be doing this. So I'm going ahead now to top stitch it here. Then go to this point. I also repeat the same thing. I'll top stitch. Then after which I'll come back to show us the next thing to do. So guys, I've top stitched the two ends. Okay, look at it. So right now I want to attach it to my base. So what I need to do now, I'm going to be folding this my base to get the midpoint. So I've marked it. As I said earlier, you can decide to just go ahead now, close it up and lock it. Then you wear this as a headband, or you join it together. It's optional. If you know that your client is somebody that will not be able to style it properly, if you separate it, I advise you join both together. Okay, so this is my midpoint. So I'm going to be placing this now at the center this way. So I'm going to be holding it down now with my pin. So I pin it down there. I also repeat the same thing to the other side. Please guys, if you have watched this video to this point and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video. Like, comment and share this video for others to benefit. Okay, thank you very much to all my old subscribers. Thank you to you all. So I'm going to fold it into two now. So it's time for us to close the cap. So take your hair circumference. I'll be closing it on the hair circumference of 10.5. You can make use of 11 inches. So I'll close it 10.5. This might be too bulky for your machine, so I advise you use your hand needle. Okay, so I'm going to stitch it down like this once I get to this point. Okay, so I bring my hand down, then I close it up the normal way we close our turban cap. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do it. But first of all, I need to attach it to this base like this for us to achieve a backdrop effect. Okay, bring it close to the band like this. So I'm going to top stitch. So repeat the same thing the other side. Remove the pin. So as you're doing this, remember the center So as I said earlier, so I'm going to stitch it down like this. Please watch, this is my 10.5. Stitch it down, then take it like this. Then I'll still stitch it down on top of this place that I join it to the base of the cap. Okay. So before I do that, I'll quickly now go to my weaving machine. I'll weave it in order to achieve a neat finishing. Then I'll come back to show us how to close it up. Dash. So guys, as you can see, sorry, I went ahead to close it as I showed us earlier. This plate that attached the crisscross design was too bulky for my machine, so I used my hand needle and my thread to sew it. If you are doing that, make sure you double your thread very well. Make sure you double your thread. So after I've done that, so I went ahead to do my gathers. This is it. So I'm going to turn it now to the right side. This is it. So I'm going to still go ahead now, but this is optional. I'll still go ahead to embellish it with my accessory, that stone or whatsoever. Okay, so I'll go ahead to embellish it, either to stone it. So then I'll show us the final or finished look. So it all depends. It's not a must that you must stone it or attach any other accessories to it. Okay, so please, if this is your first time of coming across our channel and you have watched this video so far and you enjoy what you saw, please do well to subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Also follow us on our Facebook page as Craft. Okay, our TikTok handle as Craft. Thank you very much. See you all in our next tutorial. So I would also like to see your own practicals. So this is it. As you can see, this is the back. Thank you very much. See you all in our next tutorial. Bye.